Okay, it's time for another J&E movie review. What are we reviewing today, hon?
We are reviewing The Father, starring Anthony Hopkins, who won the Academy Award for this movie. That was The Father.
Yes, he won Best Actor for this.
Yes, the Academy Award.
And he definitely deserved it.
It was good. So let's start off with the title. Did they reference the title in the movie? They did. They didn't say The Father, but they used Father a lot. But I'm actually was thinking that there was probably a better title for this movie, like Anne, is that you? Where's Anne? I think those titles would have been definitely represented in the movie.
Okay, it might have been confusing to people, though.
Where's Anne? Is that you, Anne?
But
the title is in there. And so it was a good movie. What did you enjoy about the movie?
The acting, again, Anthony Hopkins, always good. And he plays someone who's getting older and questioning his surroundings. And, he's kind of, suffering a little bit, possibly
Alzheimer's. I think
Alzheimer's or dementia. But it was a great movie because it's from his perspective, which can be a little confusing as you're watching it. But just really a great story and a great... but it was very emotional. And
it was emotional because Alzheimer's is such a hard thing, but usually you see it from the outside. So the movie, at first you're kind of like, what's going on? What's going on? Until you realize that, you're experiencing what he experiences.
Yeah.
So it was very clever. Another major part in this movie was Anne, his daughter.
Olivia Colman.
Yes. She did a great job. She really did it. She's a good actress. So I don't know if she was nominated for that. I don't know, but she was very good in it. So this type of movie, it's not really about costuming because it's just about people, regular lifetime people. So there wasn't really a costuming issue in this movie. So
No, and talk about acting. You already mentioned the acting was phenomenal.
So what stuck with you the most in this movie? What did you walk away with?
I hope I don't suffer from that because it really made you experience what he was going through, and it's a terrible thing, and you just feel for any person or family that has to deal with that. But definitely worth seeing.
He did deserve that Academy Award. I know that there was a lot of controversy because a lot of people thought Chadwick Boseman should have won.
Yeah, but no, he did.
It's
Anthony
Hopkins. I mean, he did a fantastic role. He's in his late 70s, so he just did a great portrayal of that character.
So would the young people like it? Would Jack and Noah?
First of all, we always like to know, would Tom Hanks done better in that role? Would have Tom?
No. Tom Hanks, would not have done. It's Anthony Hopkins. It's his picture.
Didn't Tom Hanks play a role like that was weird, and he could have, like maybe he?
No.
Never did. No, Tom Hanks would not have been able to do that. He would not. No, I feel like very few actors could have actually done this role, except for Anthony Hopkins. He's hands down the best. Would the young people like it? It's a show about old people, and I don't know if, the young people like to hear about old people problems. So I would say Noah would probably not enjoy this movie. But I would say that Jack would enjoy this movie. It's not a love story. We know how much he loves those. But it is a complex... It's a very complex character, so I think he would enjoy it. I don't know why Noah would not enjoy this movie.
I think Noah would enjoy this movie. I think both of them would enjoy it, but it's one of those movies where you have to know what you're in for. If you're looking for a light watch, no, don't. That's not this movie. No. If you want to really get an emotional reaction and really feel empathy, then this is a great movie for you.
Yes, I like that. You did a good job describing that.
All right, so bottom line, recommendation?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
I absolutely recommend you're watching this movie, you do have to be in a state of, like, okay, this is going to be a deep movie. You've got to appreciate the character in this movie and what the character is trying to portray. So I think you do have to be in the right frame of mind, but it's definitely, yes. And I think it's forgotten because it happened during COVID, and I don't think it was in the movie theaters. So please go see this movie.
Okay, all right. So 2 thumbs up.
Two
Thanks
thumbs
for
up.
watching, like, and subscribe.
If you like this, you could read the book.